Alright, let's see what's going on in the new video. It's a little wild.
What we did to Alexander, what we did to the man with the leading cow, what we did to Ted, all of it. We didn't call. No longer can do an answer. 46 for call. You must wake up Andrew. 072216. You must wake up.
The reflection says 62020's hatred for him is the reason this place exists, but it seems the reflection itself doesn't know why. The entire conversation throughout the past 3 episodes is them trying to help Andrew understand that his memories have been altered. In episode 39, we get a different view. We can tell from their hand we're watching from the Palladium's perspective.
Oh my goodness.
You get this interesting moment. On the surface, there's not much to decipher until we realize there's something going on in the caption. Opening up the transcript gives us a jumble of letters and numbers, but if we take every number and rearrange them from 1 through 11 and take only the right side, it gives us the secret YouTube video. It's named 1009. We see a player shaking in fear with a broken quill in their hand. We can see the moon is red and black, and this video is uploaded on the Palladium channel, which means we're watching from the Palladium's perspective. While the video goes on, there's text on screen. No one's coming.
Oh my goodness greatness.
Once again. Then at 110 into the video, we get this strange voice.
A special snack? A new legendary monster.
At first,
look like we got a new Dipsters mini games.
Okay, so today we is what the fuck?
I didn't think I was gonna get that. What the
Now going back to the video, I think things are starting to make more sense. The conspirator mentions to Andrew that the reflection can't save them because he's under a black moon. This is what they meant. That's why they tell the Palladium/reflection to accept the void and that no one's coming. 62020 has the reflection trapped, but these words, today we escape, could mean the reflection will escape this world. And when he does, he'll get Andrew out of this simulation.
What the?
ABI, things get a bit interesting. He goes outside to see the signs are gone. What happened? Where did you go? He then sees a torch he's unfamiliar with. When he checks it out, there's another torch that leads him to a bunch of pumpkins. He finds them, and right before the video ends, we get the figure. This pumpkin saga continues into the video's description. We're given characters to a YouTube video by the Palladium from 8 years ago. The video is named 28 Pumpkins. The comment section has the Palladium and Andrew replying with the number 28. In the video, the Palladium collects 28 pumpkins. And in pumpkinpatch.avi, there's there seems to be something going on with 28 pumpkins. Nothing else happens throughout the rest of the video, but this rabbit hole goes deeper once we look into the description with another video named 28.
Why 28? I'm not sure. Is he trying to recreate the good old days? Maybe. All the frame of 10 for a document. What did he do? Look what all traders to this agency do.
We find out 28 pumpkins have a meaning to them. It's to recreate the good old days, which would explain this video by the Palladium from years ago when he was just a child. They set this up and
a new monster. This video. Mind boggle.
62020 knows what the Palladium didn't lose, and according to the agents, he then projected that enemy on Agent 08179.
Boy, moy.
Apparently, this brother tried to temper a document, which is interesting. We haven't seen a temp in a document related to Russia. Maybe in episode 10 when we see this person delivering a document. Then in episode 13 when they explain the truck betrayed them and was punished for it. What are the chances this is the temp that was trained for a document? And if so, why would the brother...
A new Woblin.
According to them,
Oh, I guess Epic Walmart.
Right now, we don't know what this means, but as we head to the final parts of the video, we'll get our answer. Andrew opens his chest to see the item. Never goes into detail about the strange item, but all he knows is that they give this to him because it's the one item that can help him escape this place. Gradually, he begins heading out. They're still trying to take control of Andrew, like he's doing something he's not supposed to. But Andrew fights back. Moments later, he arrives to the word horse. He tries to interact with it.
Alright, let's see
Pushes
what's
back, so he
going
decides to
on.
walk up to
Psychic.
it with the item in his hand.
Look at this. You got these chess pieces.
Respawns, he's in version
These.
7_1. This time, his item was taken, and still never gets a reply, so he just wanders around for until the video ends. In the next video, he's given a new message. Andrew, I told you how to use it. He enters his cobblestone dome, and it seems to have changed. There's black wool inside and a black block with red text on it saying, "Welcome 072216." He checks it out and mutes for a bit before he ends the video. This item was Andrew's only hope in escaping this simulation, but once he decided to use it when he wasn't supposed to, it crashed the simulation and they had to make a new one, which caught the attention of 62020 and figured out that he had something.
I don't know how to get this monster. Oh wait. Oh, I can get these chess pieces and
It turns out the temp who he thought was a traitor and was punished was actually Frank by 102117, so that he could retrieve the document and give it as a reflection instead. When it comes to the fact how someone got punished for something they didn't deserve, you mentioned Alexander getting a punishment he didn't deserve. Why would you bring that up? In another episode, the agent says there's no reason to hide
so
his
this
identity
kind of
and says his name is Nick. Does this name sound familiar? Nick knows Alexander. Not only that, but we also find out they're brothers, and Nick was referred to as Agent 081798 from years ago. That's why in the Pumpkin episode, when they said 62020 projected that envy on Agent 087198's brother, aka Alexander, Nick knew his brother got an unfair punishment and realized that the reflection wasn't the enemy, which is why he says someone we are brainwashed to think is the enemy. It's interesting to see if Nick will play a role in helping Andrew escape, but as we get closer,
Mini game tokens. Okay, these chess pieces are mini game tokens.
With a skull on top, and over to the left is a silo with blocks above it. When he stares at it, the screen goes static. At first glance, it's hard to understand what's happening. We've established that colored text depicts certain people, and in this case, with the red block, we're looking at the red text, which we know is 6/20/20. He's standing next to a body. We can see the red book sticking out is his bloody hand. Who someone who knows that 6/20/20 has taken a life, that's right. And this area seems to be telling a story. These three people watch 6/20/20 murder Alexander. Although we don't know the names of these blocks, I'm certain this cyan block is the Palladium. When the screen went static, notice how the blocks are covering the rim. This color is supposed to tell us something is going on. Remember when the spy leader told Andrew the reflection is under a black and blue, and how we saw it ourselves. We're seeing the reflection under the black and blue. It seems that they're trying to help
What the heck?
recover his memory, trying to recreate scenes hoping Andrew will remember. It doesn't seem like Andrew gets nervous about it. Heads over to the symbol and they'll start to tell Andrew they don't have any chances and not to mess it up again. Inside the chest is the item. Andrew is given a
What the heck?
second chance of redemption. Finishing off the video, placing two colorful blocks in torches on the lady. In the next episode, he gets outside and stares at Alexander. This.
I'll see you around then. I need to know what
No, I don't want to know what's going on.
When the video cuts back to normal, he walks the branch until he stumbles across the black figure. It doesn't move, it doesn't crash Andrew's game. He asks him, who or what are you? Throughout the whole investigation, there's one question that I never understood. Who was Andrew before?
What the heck? They added a new Celestial? I guess a new Celestial?
Andrew was before he was put in the simulation. He was part of 4680. He went to the good timeline, including the reflection, someone that is trying to now help Andrew to escape. He also used to know Alexander as seen in this conversation. He also noticed the colored text for Andrew is the same one included when showing how he was in the hotel. Andrew was there when he saw 6/20/20 murder Alexander.
Whoa.
He tried to restore his memory. Andrew was there to help the people who are now trying to save him. Alexander's brother mentioned that he was ready to collect the black action. Anyway, he tried to help Andrew remember who he used to be, and in the next episode, Andrew will start to remember everything.
Whoa, that's new.
The world has changed. It's not like we're living offline and no one
At Pop-
So,
Hello, Andrew. Yes, I have been to warp science. They should align.
So, we're going to get more celestials,
46 Intel has been
like other type of celestials, like legendary, all the magical monsters,
John has no idea what is
all the magical monsters.
You have all the tools.
How about this is strange. And if this is young, then there's gonna be, oh lord.
I wanted to get your attention because the others we were getting were close not to. It will go on the board as soon as possible. I know you have what it takes.
By Alexander.
Andrew, you do not remember that. Neither do I. Forgive me for watching you every minute. Forgive the others for attacking you. They do not know what they are. You remind them of the group you once swore allegiance to. The group that stripped you of your lives. I know what I am. I see. I want to see something. John fears the abomination that brought you this prison. But that man is not the John you know.
So,
This is a different man. Looks just like you, but has
oh
no
wait,
good body.
I recognize that.
By Exodus.
I recognize that trap.
This is your home.
Andrew looks over to see another chest. Inside is an item named the wing cap. Then he puts it on. Find out the warp signs has been by the man with the winged cap all along. A name we've seen before, although we don't know much about him. Find out in Andrew's previous life he sided with the douchebag. And gave us secret information, which is what caused him to be on the other planet. On this item is rightfully seen to the information is his life like this, which is the literal song.
We have a dipster
Celestial.
celestial.
Information given to him, all he has to do now is escape. Andrew tries around his world. He enters his home and opens his chest, but when he exits, things look different. Every ladder he goes down, every door he goes through leads him to his house again. What's interesting though is that because all of the houses are identical, so are all the items. Andrew finds himself a few more of those items. He then wanders around the area, trying to figure out what's going on until he notices a land generation that's cut off. He bridges to it and begins walking away. This seems like Andrew wasn't supposed to do this, so something went wrong because this is where things take a turn. After going further out, he eventually finds the world order and we're given this. Andrew respawns and the world order is gone. This is what they meant. This is what the item was supposed to do. He's going beyond this simulation. This must be the second layer the agents were talking about that prevented them from reaching the reflection. But Andrew still isn't out yet. He begins going further out the simulation and the version starts growing.
Oh, I
crazy.
got
He
myself
respawns and
a
he's the version
reward.
we saw all the way back in the first episode. It then changes to a bunch of 46s. It seems 46 Intel is panicking, trying to change the versions to control Andrew, but then the version is gone. For the first time ever, the version is gone. He finds a village and he picks up the red blocks and we can actually see it's a retextured mossy cobblestone block. Andrew is finally understanding everything and starts writing to it. Guys, I can see everything. I know what's going on.
I mean, one more reward for the fairy island. I just saw.
I know it is. I don't ever remember meeting Joel, but for some reason, she is in my memory. I can edit signs. You feature. Then he replies no, but it doesn't feel like Andrew was the one who just wrote this. I can feel the magnitude of his hope. Andrew is so close to escaping. All he has to do is fight back. Do I go back? What keep picking up sand. Andrew fights back. We can see him trying to and wanting to go for the items, but they won't let him. If Andrew puts the sand over his face, they will have successfully taken control of him. Then collects all the sand and opens his inventory and starts approaching his face. They take full control of him and take him back to the simulation. As of today, this is where the Andrew Game story stops. The channel continues to upload, so it's an ongoing story, but there's a
Oops, I
lot of
don't need to do
videos
that.
of the Palladium, Roots Riders, and Intel channels that have so much extra stuff outside of Minecraft, and if I put
It's
those
by
topics
far it's an
But as
interesting
of right
mini
now,
game.
46 Intel continues to keep Andrew captured, stuck in a simulation without him ever knowing. And it may be that Andrew may never leave this place. But that doesn't have to be Andrew's story. I'm certain that one day Andrew will escape. They'll free him of this place. I know they will.
So we got these rocks. Okay, we got Kingdo. I know what that one. This one and then Celestial Island. What these other two?
Ooh, I want all of these. Good thing I can go half and half when I'm mixing match for $6.99 each.
There's something so unforgettable about starting a Minecraft world with your friends, making memories with your pals, and knowing that you're not alone in this giant blocky server. But what would happen if this friend of yours just disappeared? In fact, when you look back at the recordings you had with them, they were nowhere to be found. What if someone you thought was your best friend was never real? 2 months ago, I was sent an email by a subscriber. Hey,
Well, I know
found this
one,
Minecraft and I think you might be interested.
but I don't know the other two. Not in Wobbling Island. I know that for sure.
Consists of 11 videos. On the surface, it appears to be normal Minecraft videos, but upon a closer inspection at everything, it reveals some of the most unsettling videos I've ever seen. And it all starts on the first episode. The video starts off with our player in a brand new survival world. They take a look around before typing their first message. Do you ever take things for granted? He wanders around and starts picking up flowers before continuing to write more messages. He explains that he wants to use this channel to talk about his life and whatever's on his mind. He grabs himself a sword and starts killing more animals while at the same time picking up more flowers. The video cuts and then our player starts opening up to us.
A bit ago, my family moved, so I can't talk to my old friends as much.
He goes on to explain the separation between him and his friends, but right after he writes something that catches me off guard.
They might as well be dead or something.
Okay, it's a weird choice of words, but he continues talking about the past with his friends and his opinions on movies, but then he does it again.
Basically, the same as the world ending some nuclear apocalypse, but then your friends all died already.
At this point, the video becomes uncomfortable to watch. He continues to various situations where rotting corpses again and nuclear apocalypse. He finds himself a lava pool to throw away and out of everything he could throw away, he decides to throw away all the flowers he collected, and that's where the video ends. As though nothing weird happens in the video, it's mandatory behavior for the player. The description of the video reads,
First video, nothing special. Things will get better, right?
the title and description reaction, both seem to go back to the player explaining to us how he hates moving and wants to be back home with his friends. This person just appears to be sad, which would explain why he picks up flowers to throw them out. He may just be in a bad mood. Although the way he compares his old friends as being dead is somewhat odd. But right now, I don't know if this truly means anything. One thing I did notice was when the player first joined the world, for some reason, it was dark and rainy. Loading up a new Minecraft world always starts you off at daytime, so why doesn't it do the same with this player? I think the weather could be symbolic to the player's emotions. Movies and TV shows have used gloomy and rainy weathers to showcase the character's sad emotions. So in the end, this player is just a sad kid who misses his friends. But I had no idea there was so much more this kid was hiding from us. The video starts with our player in the base. They write to us in chat.
We hit some mining earlier, but the recording isn't opening. I don't know why. I uploaded it to Drive anyway and put the link in the description if anyone can figure out why it isn't working.
In the description, they do put a Google Drive link that sends us a video, but we'll get back to that later, because moments after writing his message, we get this. We get introduced to another character named Find_Lula, who is a wife and the player gives them armor and tools. He pulls up a picture of a house that he wants to build, and begins doing so. I'm patches until Lula asks them where they got the house idea from. He says it was a house on an old friend's Minecraft server. It's obvious he still misses his old friends in an attempt to recreate the past. Out of the blue, he randomly writes, I miss them a lot. Then Lula says, you have me, and he pauses for a second before typing, yeah. They continue building until he says his mom is making him get off, and the video ends. Before we review this footage, what is in the Google Drive link? If you pasted out a search bar or given a video of a player and Lula in a black room, this obviously isn't the right video. He complains that the recording of him mining isn't open, but this doesn't seem
I don't know how to get this monster, because I kind of have to wait for a while.
10 seconds, he writes a few messages.
I don't wish you could turn back time. Speak to me. Why won't you answer me?
After that, the rest of the video is spent staring at Lula. We have the video that I sent, so understanding it will have to see I'm not sure if they're even friends. This 7-minute video is the strangest thing we've seen so far. Lula doesn't even seem like they're a person in this video. The player is obviously having a one-sided conversation with Lula in an attempt to speak with them.
5, so...
Never move, and this pointless room area doesn't help us answer anything. Instead, we're left with more questions. But with questions or answers, episode 3 might just give us that. Episode 3 is the new house. It looks like our player is looking at the image we saw last video, comparing it to the film. He then types in chat.
okay.
I see.
Wraps himself up in a home. He writes to us some more before Lula finds him. What's this?
I was just thinking, and
I know what this one, the Super Node, Kingdom and Forest High. I have no clue what these are anymore.
That's a nice farm. You say that's that, you will also reply to it. The reply
I can check this island, but I don't think it's not
is
this
that
island.
compared to the original screenshot, so they plan on looking for dark old quarters, but moments before the video cuts. We can just barely see something disappear through the window of the house. From a more clear frame, we can see that they have disappeared where the fences grew in place. How do we know this isn't just a poor video quality messing with us? Well, if we really want to know, then have to finish the rest of the video. The next scene.
Oh, we got something going on.
Do people make fun of your name? No, like Matthew.
Find out that Noah's name is Matthew, but then our player
Oh.
just no, and then Matthew replies with, "This school sucks." The video cuts again with our player mentioning that he has a cool project partner, and as he's typing some more about his school activities, he loses Matthew. He then seems to stare at something before another cut happens where he seems to be in a dark old forest. There, he stumbles upon a village, and right behind him is Matthew suddenly appearing from nowhere after disappearing a few moments ago. Before he can react, Matthew says there's books here, and he runs off into the village. As our player is collecting books, Matthew tells him there's a blacksmith. When he makes his way to the blacksmith, we can see what seems to be a furnace note. He takes a look at it before ignoring it and turns inside to collect the items in the chest. They finally get the dark old
I don't know, the
decide to head off back
Celestial Island's the only island I know that have a new monster is this
Check
one.
out what happened. He looks and sees Matthew's house is completely gone, and that's where we get the final message.
Anyway, so if any of you guys want me to friend, here's my free code.
With all of the things I pointed out, there was still so much more left unnoticed. Let's start off with Matthew's behavior. In this episode, he seems to really like
Anyways,
player. Matthew compliments his
I am going to figure out how to get this monster.
This message was